Here's one thing near Elephant and Castle Station you might not know about. A museum to cinema in a former Victorian workhouse that once housed a young Charlie Chaplin. Now London of course has a rich film history. Ealing Studios, Alfred Hitchcock, Garfield too. But this place is all about going to the cinema. So to join me, here's somebody who's been to and is reviewing every single cinema in London. Tom, what makes for a great cinema experience?
I'm fascinated with the history of cinemas themselves, and London has such a rich history of cinemas open from like the 1910s and the 1920s, but too many of them don't seem to be very proud of their heritage and they're scrubbing it. I love it when I walk into a cinema and I can get a sense of its history, like its heritage. But beyond that, I like being comfortable, I like it to be affordable, and I also love it when the programming is like diverse, because there's such a rich wealth of cinema from around the world, and I don't think enough cinemas are taking advantage of that.
I'm here with Garbo the cat. Garbo, tell me a little bit about the history of this building.
We're currently based in the old Lambeth Workhouse. The workhouse opened in 1873 and housed 1,400 people. The most famous person who came in here as a child was Charlie Chaplin, who grew up locally. This has turned out to be the best building we could have because we are able to display a lot of material. The collection is really about the experience of going to the cinema. So it's interior design, decor and technical equipment, mostly from cinemas that no longer exist. Some of them are not actually on display. One of the things I like very much is we have a Felix the cat toy from 1926. When you press the base, the limbs move about. I love Felix the cat because he's such a naughty cat.
To visit the Cinema Museum, you'll need to book for a guided tour, but they also do regular screenings, such as this Wednesday in a series of classic film noirs. Elephant and Castle Station is completely separate from the tube station of the same name, and though it's not a long walk between the two, there was a quicker route through the now demolished shopping centre. The elephant in the room? Gentrification. The station is built on an attractive brick viaduct, and there are design similarities to the building hosting the Cinema Museum. I particularly like the stepped windows here. Inside isn't as good, with plain white panelling and Severance-esque square ceiling lights. There's no lift access to the platforms with their corrugated metal canopies and general lack of character. There are waiting rooms, but it's all a bit generic here. This is very much a middle-of-the-road C tier.